Happy October, everybody. And today on day 2, can you believe it? Day 2 of the kings, the queens of Halloween. We are crowning 2 kings. Hey, it's a 2 for today. We are crowning 2 kings of a musical variety. We are crowning 2 kings of an innovation variety. We are crowning 2 kings of an incredibly creatively underrated variety. We are crowning Barnes and Barnes. Yes, Barnes and Barnes. It's a duo with Art and Artie Barnes, aka Bill Mumy and Robert Hamer. These 2 geniuses are absolutely a delight and have given us so many albums of not just great music, but fascinating music. Music that has sailed the seas of everything ranging from tongue-in-cheek and silly to surreal to psychologically disturbing to full-on macabre. Yes, Barnes and Barnes have really given us all sorts of flavors, and I think they are not lauded enough. They're great musicians and they're great songwriters. They tend to be put under the novelty label because of their best known song, which is Fish Heads. And if you're sitting there like, Heather, what is Fish Heads? I've never heard this.
Fish heads, roly-poly fish heads, eat them up young.
Yes, you have. And if you haven't, you have now, so you're welcome. But Fish Heads is fantastic. I mean, to quote the great Ralph Vieira, don't get it twisted, let's cut the deck. Fish Heads is brilliant. But there is so much more to this band than Fish Heads. And for the Halloween season, I want to start with probably, at least for us Dr. Demento lovers, their second best known song, which is Cemetery Girls. This dark little ditty is testament to just how just out of the box Hamer and Mumy are as a creative duo, because this song mixes in samples from that iconic Twilight Zone episode, It's a Good Life. Little Anthony, played of course by Bill Mumy, so connective tissue. And that, anybody please, if you haven't seen that episode, go see it. But come on, watch some Twilight Zone. It's come on, it's great. But you know, you have all these great quotes from that episode.
You're a bad man. You're a very bad man.
Mixed in with this song that's basically about necrophilia. I love both of them. The Robert Hamer, you know, Once and Forever is kind of the master of being able to kind of sing in this like sweetly and sort of pervy way that's just so delirious. Like, it's just absolutely riveting. But for this song, it's such a great it's a great, weird, bizarro mix of Anthony going,
You're a bad man. You're a very bad man.
and then there's Hamer just talking about how he loves to love those cemetery girls. So it's sick, it's twisted, and therefore delightful. But that's not all. That is not all. One of their deeper cuts, and this band is rife with deep cuts, devilishly, decadently, and absolutely divine deep cuts, is in the Barnes and Barnes catalog. One of my personal favorites for this season is Something's in the Bag.
Something's in the bag.
It's got that great sort of bass line, do kind of like starts getting in there. And then you got this mixed in with this little kid, you know, crying out for mommy, and just the band's going, something's in the bag. And you never really know what's in the bag, but it's not good. It's very much not good. That's the point to this band, is Barnes and Barnes, with every single song, creates a world. And you notice that's kind of a theme with a lot of our kings and queens of Halloween this year. The ability to create whole worlds within a deceptively singular construct, whether it's a song or an album, a story, a work of art, a performance, anything. You're creating a whole universe, and Barnes and Barnes do that. And I absolutely, I want them to be embraced for the great musicians and the great band that they really, really are. And not just for more kind of fun and sick and twisted stuff, but also, and this is a lead up to the next song, for the ability to be able to kind of intelligently, these are smart guys. These are very smart guys. They are brilliant guys. And to bring in themes of definitely a more earthly variety, because off the album Vubaha, there's a song called Fletchy's Revenge. And I find this song completely riveting. And again, this is a band that was playing around with what we'd call now kind of samples in the early 80s. And I'm not saying they were the first ones to do it, but they were certainly one of the earliest ones to do it, and to do it so well. And the thing is, Barnes and Barnes were sampling answering machine messages. I believe the story is that both Hamer and Mummy were going through some really bad relationship breakups, and used art to basically expunge all of that just messy, sad emotions that one goes through when they're going through a breakup. And Fletchy's Revenge gets dark. You just have this constant loop of a woman saying, I love you. And the music is just like, it's like being in a cyclone of just angst. Barnes and Barnes don't get any of that credit. I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's just like, oh, it's novelty, we can't take it seriously. And I mean, I kind of look on it. It's amazing Frank Zappa ever even got critically lauded, because I'm a huge Zappa fan. That's nothing against Frank. It's just the way that things work is whenever an artist explores themes of humor and surrealism and does it in a way that occasionally is quite experimental, they tend to be just kind of like, oh, that's just weird. That's a novelty. Therefore, we don't take it seriously. We can take some Yahoo who throws on a flannel shirt and is like, I'm an everyman, and I'm singing about a tractor. and that's that's real music. Even though that's arguably, I think, more of a costume than anything anybody's going to be wearing for Halloween. And I just don't know why. I don't know why. It's so silly. It's so reductive. And that's why I think I'm always drawn to art and artists who I feel like are doing something their own way and adding a flavor that is not like everything else. Because that's boring. Who wants boring? You don't want boring for Halloween. You don't want boring for life. Life is such a precious thing. We got to make the most of it. And I cannot think of a better band to make the most of it with than Barnes and Barnes. Bill Mummy, Robert Hamer, you two are kings in general. I love you both. You flat out geniuses. And yeah. In the meantime, guys, stay spooky.